You can't make any significant forward move looking backwards. Neither can you go up looking down. If you really want the best out of the new year, you must forget and let go of everything that held you down and held you back in the previous year. And you know what? Let's leave the script. Me to you. How do I make the best out of 2025? This is the question that I have been asking myself, and I know you have been asking yourself also. How do I make the most of the new year? And I'm going to share as much as possible in the shortest time possible right now in this video. Let's talk. Let's leave script. Let's leave YouTube. Let's leave content creation. Let's just talk to ourselves. You see, one thing is truly, yeah, you can't do so much if you're doing so much. I'll explain that. This is that again. You can't do so much if you are doing so much. What do I mean? You can't achieve so much if you are doing too many things. That's the first thing that must change in 2025. Narrow it down. Tell yourself, what do I really want to succeed at in this new year? Write it down if possible. Stop trying to do this, do that, study, learn this, learn that, learn this skill. Just you alone, you're learning like 5 skills. Today, the data analysis. Tomorrow, you're learning copywriting. Next tomorrow, you've started learning content creation. Then you're learning digital marketing. At the end, you can achieve so much doing all these things. Narrow it down. Let's start from there. So, quit some things. Bring it down to like at least, let's say 2 things, 2 things, 3 things. Let's imagine you're a student. Okay, so that means school is very constant. Then add one top tier skill to it, like content creation, digital marketing, social media marketing, social media management, data analysis, web design, web development. Find one thing, communication, whatever you want to do, just stick to 1 or 2 at most. Let's start with that. I asked a friend recently. I told her, what are your plans for the new year? She said, oh, she has so many plans, which is good. Yeah. And then I asked her, which plan would you do first in January? And she said she has not thought about it that way. I smiled because that is the first mistake already. When you say, I have so many plans for the new year, before you know it, we're already in April and nothing will be significantly done already by that time. So tell yourself, okay, I have a lot of plans for the new year. Yes. But which comes first? When I finish that one, which comes next? For example, now, for me personally, I'll be having a conference, a webinar, so it's like an online conference in January. That's the first thing. So I already know what I'm doing in January. That okay, I'm hosting the Faith and Finance Conference, the biggest webinar on the internet in January 2025, all across the world, inviting great speakers, people who have results in business and in finance, in their faith also. So I know what I'm doing in January. Then after that, I know what next will happen. Instead of saying in 2025, I will host a conference, that's too ambiguous. So narrow down the plan. Yeah, that's one. Then put this into like quarters or into months or into halves. Okay, is it the first half? I'll do this, or the first quarter? I'll do this, or the first month? I'll do this. And then also you have to know this thing. Yeah, see, look at me, listen to me. You cannot do the same thing and expect a different result. That is serious insanity. Doing the same thing and expecting a different result is what? Insanity. You have to change your approach. If you keep adding 2 to another 2, you keep getting 4. So if you want to get a 5, what do? Change one of the 2's to a 3. Then it becomes 2 plus 3, which equals to what? 5. So imagine you adding 2 to 2, and you're now praying that God makes it become 5. It doesn't work that way. That is why many of us pray so much, yet we're so frustrated because we're praying amiss, or we're doing the wrong thing. Yes, prayer is right, but not with that approach. If you keep adding 2 to 2, you will keep getting 4. So if you want 5, change one of the 2's to 3. So you can't keep doing the same things you did in 2024 and expect a better year in 2025. It will not happen. It's not a curse, it's not magic, it's not voodoo. It is reality. If you want a better result in 2025, you can't do the things you did in 2024. Do you know why? If you do the same thing you did in 2024, you will get the same life you got in 2024 in the new year. So narrow down your life. Focus on one or two things. Tell yourself that in this year, I will become the greatest YouTuber in the world. If that's the goal you want to set for yourself. Or tell yourself that this semester, in this year, I want to make a first class in my school or in my whatever degree. Narrow it down. Change your approach. If you slept for 8 hours each night in 2024, the new year, reduce it by 2 or 1 hour. If you read for just 2 hours in this 2024, in 2025, increase the reading hour to like 3 or 4 hours. If you read just like 2 books in the whole year, 2024, in the new year, read like a book a month. We can't keep complaining. See, it pains me so much when I see people complain on the internet. I have people around me that lament about finances a lot, and I'm always very angry most time because I feel like you can't cheat the code, you can't cheat nature, you can't cheat the rules. Let me ask you this question. As a young person that is broke, why are you comfortable watching a movie for 2 hours? Answer me. You are broke. You don't have enough money to buy anything for yourself. You can't cater for your own needs with your own money by yourself. And you are sitting down in front of a screen, smiling for 2 hours, watching a movie. You're watching people that are already successful, and you're smiling. Do you know one of the things I did in 2024 that changed my life, that helped my life in a good way, was that I reduced my football time. The time I used watching football, I told myself, I'm watching a guy that is already doing well in his life, driving my dream car. The car I'm dreaming to buy, they drive it as their normal car to training and the likes. And then I'm saying, I was like, am I in my right senses? I didn't stop, to be honest, but I reduced it very well, like very very well. I still watch matches once in a while. I can't lie about that though. I still watch matches once in a while here, but I reduced it drastically. Recently, I did something recently this month. I uninstalled Netflix. I don't even watch it, right? I watch it like one movie in a month or two at most. So I was like, okay, this is like a waste of money. I pay every month, but I don't even watch it that much. And I still feel like, why am I even watching that myself? I'd rather watch a YouTube video than watch Netflix. See, when people succeed, those that hate on them, right? Those that beef them, those that backbite about them, are the ones that can't pay the price they paid. Now imagine a man that does not watch Netflix, does not watch football, does not hang out with friends too much, does not fornicate, does not keep bad friends, does not smoke, does not drink, does not read books a lot, sleeps less. Now he's making good money, living the good life, and you're bitter, saying it's just a lucky whatever. Is he lucky? He's not. So these things are not. It's not film trick. To get a better life, you must do better things. Like, I'm just pointing out myself in this video. There's no script. There's no number one, number two. Let's just talk. Let's be real. Let's face the truth. You can't be taking it. Do you know one thing I dislike hearing the most in my life is somebody tell me that I am bored. I am bored. Do you know what it means to be bored? When you say you are bored, it means I am so free. There's nothing I can do with my time. Like, my time is so useless that I just can't do anything with it. Like, that's meaning of bored. Like, I'm so free. to the point I'm now bored. You are so free. When people are looking for a way to buy more time, we're saying 24 hours is not enough, and somebody is free enough to sleep 2 hours in the afternoon and still watch movies over the night. So let's just get this thing right this year, this new year 2025. Let us get it right. You can't be watching movies the way you're watching movies, sleeping the way you're sleeping, playing the way you're playing, and expect a better life. It won't happen. It will not happen. I'm not cursing you or anything. It will not just happen. I see people like see. This is why most times people get angry when they get billed by their friends or their colleagues or whatever. Like me, I'm busy working for the money. I'm busy studying, attending conferences, going for summits, paying for courses, and making the money. And you're watching Anikulapo on Netflix, or you're watching Seven Doors on Netflix. And then you now come to me and tell me that, hello, bro, I've not eaten since money. For real, it is wickedness. Like, let's be real with ourselves. It is very, very wicked to do that. Like, it feels like you're taking the person who's helping you for granted. The fact that you can be confident enough to come asking for help when he's busy making the money while you're busy watching the movies, it is wickedness. So if we want a better 2025, we must stop these things. It's not. Don't say they are here again. They are too serious. Nobody achieves anything great lackadaisically just by sleeping and by saying I'm bored every day, every now and then you're bored. You're always bored. Do you know that if you spend 30 minutes every day learning a particular thing, in 6 months you'll be pro at that thing already? Pick anything right now. Copywriting, data analysis, web development, front end, back end, pick content creation, pick social media management, pick Web3, DeFi, crypto generally, pick trading, pick Forex, pick anything. And say for every day, I will spend 30 minutes learning, either by reading a course that I bought or by watching a video on YouTube for the next 6 months. Come back by June, by July, beginning of July, and tell me how your life became. Say from January 1st, I will spend 30 minutes learning this particular new skill. Give it 6 months, see where you will get to. This changed my life in 2022. I locked in completely, and I began to see results in 2023, 24. And now I still want to even now re-lock in because I want a better 2026. These things don't work by luck. Nobody gets anywhere good by luck. Anything that is worthwhile will come at a price. So if you want the price, pay the price. Stop the things you did in 2024. Change your approach towards life. Get bored less. You might still get bored quite alright, yes, it's okay, but let this be less than the boredom you had in 2024. Instead of being bored, pick your phone, watch a video on YouTube, learn something new. Every day, learn about sales, learn about marketing, learn about convincing people, learn about influencing, learn about communication. Just learn, grow yourself before you can become. See, let me say this in this video. Before you can own any life physically, you must become the person that can own that life. Let me explain that. Before you can own 1 million US dollars, you must first become mentally a person that can own 1 million US dollars. Why? If you don't grow your mind to be able to handle the $1 million, even if it comes by luck, your mindset, your character, your self-development will eventually bring you back to the level you are. That is why you see people who have make some kind of money in some kind of way, they will still come down to the level their mind belongs to. If I give a man that his mind can only own $10,000 and I give him $100,000, give him a few months, one way or the other, that money will come back to $10,000. He will just spend something, do this, do that, his mind cannot comprehend, cannot undo it. So he will force himself back to where he belongs to, which is what? $10,000. So grow your mind. Even if the money will not come in 2025, right? If you can grow your mind enough, invest in yourself. Someone asked me recently, like 2 weeks ago, he said, how much can I use to start investing? I said, young man, start by investing in yourself. He said, what do I mean? Buy books, go to seminars, go to conferences. Forget investing in stock for now. No, use that money you have, the little money, to buy books. Buy books. I've spent more on books this December than on enjoyment, to be honest. I went to the bookstore 2 weeks ago. I shopped about 8 to 10 books. A good number of money, trust me. A good amount of money. I've not spent that much on food or anything that was like enjoyment this December. Invest in yourself first. So even if the money won't come in 2025, right? If you do the right thing in 2025, it will launch you into a better place in 2026. Because sometimes premature success is risky. Oh. If the money come before the growth, the money will still go. You now have to go and grow and wait till the money comes again, if it comes again. So please, it is not luck. Put in the work. Lock in. Narrow down your life. Stop doing too much. You can't achieve so much if you are doing so much. Narrow it down. Lock in. Tell yourself that for the next 6 months, I would do this thing, learn something new for at least 30 minutes every day, and watch your life change. The way to change, you will not even know. You just know that I've changed, I've grown. Give yourself 6 months. You will just know that I have grown. I really pray God helps all of us to make the most of 2025. If this video blessed you, like the video, drop a comment. You can ask me a question in the comments, and then I'll answer the question. I might even make a new video for the question to explain your answer, to explain the answer to you very well, like very properly in a new video. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, do that now. Click the subscribe button and turn on notification bell so that when I post the next video, you will be the first to get them. God bless you.